Beloved, shalom, shalom, beloved. Greetings to each and every one of you. Talking today about dreams. That's right, dreams. We're going to talk a little bit about dreams and some of the symbols that come with dreams and visions. What is the definition of a dream and a vision? We need to know so we will have understanding as to what each one is and how we can definitely know those symbols and exactly what it means in our dreams. But before we get started, I would like to give you the definition of what a dream is. I know you already know, but here is something I found about dreams and visions. And the exact meaning of it. So dreams are drifts of the imagination as if one imaginary clouds in the sky. Visions are scripted efforts to effect change. I'll read it again one more time. Dreams are drifts of the imagination as if one imaginary clouds in the sky. Visions are scripted efforts to effect change. Another definition of dreams is dreams are sources of divine revelation that indicate what someone should do, reveal what is going to happen, or explain current events. So there are many different definitions of dreams and visions. However, we still need to know about the symbols, what the message is in the dream that we are having, so we can know the different codes. I've had so many dreams and visions, and sometimes I'm wondering, what is this? What does this mean? So I was tweaking in the beginning the color so you can see that this is the color purple. It's not a really deep purple. It's not super deep, but it's a rich purple. And the color purple has to do with royalty, as we know. Kings and queens, they love the colors purple and gold. So we know that when we have dreams and we dream about kings and queens, it has something to do with authority and power. That's something that we do know about colors as it pertains to dreams. But there's so many different symbols. There's names, words, colors, numbers. Numbers is another powerful, very powerful resource when it comes to interpretation of dreams, because we have to pay attention to everything in the dream, the colors, the numbers, names, words, people, all of that matters so that we can absolutely get the right message in that dream or in that vision. I want to give you a few more definitions of dreams and visions as well. And there are times you may see birds. Birds are definitely used many times for symbols and dreams. Here's another definition of dreams: a form of divine communication, particularly in the context of prophecy. So both dreams and visions are reflected in this definition. I'll read it one more time. Dreams and visions are often presented as a form of divine communication, particularly in the context of prophecy. While both involve receiving messages during sleep, dreams, or while awake, which are visions, visions are typically clearer and more direct, while dreams require interpretation. The Torah emphasizes the importance of understanding these experiences as potential messages from our Creator. Symbols and dreams are often seen as reflecting deeper spiritual truths. Now, there are many different types of dreams. Some dreams are warning dreams. Other dreams are dreams of the past or something that happened in the past or something that we remember from the past. It could be the past, the present, or the future. And some dreams are warning dreams. Other dreams are dreams that give us different clues, like pieces to the puzzle, so we can connect the dots for various events in our lives. Numbers are really powerful. I like numbers in dreams because it's so profound, and so are names and words. However, I want to give an example of a dream so that you will know how to dissect that dream or how to decipher it when you have a dream. So I'll give one example. Perhaps you have a dream about an angel. And you may ask, well, how do you know it's an angel? Of course, angels have many different shapes. They take on many different forms, and they're not always the same. But say, we're going to use that example to dream about an angel. And perhaps you have something to share about your revelation as it returns to dreams. But to dream about an angel or an angel appearing in your dream, and that meaning of what it means to dream about an angel. That's a good example, talking about angels, because angels are messengers from another realm, from the spiritual realm. And we encounter them probably more than we realize it in waking life. So dreaming of angels will often symbolize guidance, protection, or a message from our Creator. And there are times where angels come forth when we have visions, and we may not always sense the presence of the angels, but the angels are in our midst. I just want to give you some keys so that you can unlock the interpretation to your dreams today, and we'll share more later. It is important that you remember the details, so you might want to have a notepad, pen and paper near you at all times, even in waking life, when you're out and about, in case you see certain signs. So for the dreams, you need to know the details, like what was going on in the dream, who was there, what did you sense from the dream? Were you sad? Or did you have joy? There's so much that goes into the interpretation of it. And then, are there people in the dream that are familiar to you? Are there animals? Are there no people or animals in the dream? Is the dream just of a place, or is it a person or people, places, things, objects? How many animals are in the dream if there are animals in the dream? All of this is extremely important so that you can have the deeper level of understanding of your dreams. Visions are a little more precise. They have more clarity. However, dreams, sometimes they may not be that clear because you may not remember all of it at once when you're waking up the next morning or next day. And it depends on when you have these dreams. Sometimes people dream late in the nighttime, depending upon when you go to sleep. Some people dream early in the morning, or some people dream when they take a nap sometime during the day or the evening, or whenever it is. You can have a dream at any time, of course. But what does it actually mean when you have a vivid dream, and in that dream, it seems like something that is coming forth for the future? Because you will know exactly what type of dream it is just by your emotion, just by your reaction to that dream. So be sure to write down the symbols in the dream. That's all the symbols that you see in the dream. Write down as much as you remember, like names and numbers, colors. Who was in the dream? Was it adults in the dream, children in the dream, babies in the dream? Or maybe there was just children in the dream or just adults. All of that matters. How many? You don't have to have an exact number, but just guess, just an estimate of approximately how many children or adults were in the dream. Was it a celebration? What type of dream was it? Or was it a warning dream to warn of something that may be yet to come? Sometimes our Creator will send us warnings through dreams to help us or someone else to avoid dangers or destruction or disasters or whatever term you prefer to use. But there's always something being communicated through our dreams. And I wonder if you dream about fruit. Because I have fruit in the background here. So this is the fruit that I got from the apple tree near my home. And I just put it in here because fruit has seeds, and the words are like seeds. So we always need the seeds for everything. It's like we need for it to grow into that fruitful tree or plant. So we're going to take a look into dreaming about fruit next. Dreams about fruit. And if this is helping you in any way, please like, share, subscribe, comment, connect. We're definitely going to be talking about dreams more, maybe not so much on lives, but in different videos and shorts coming up. So dreaming about fruit, I just looked it up. It means wealth. It could also mean prosperity. Fruit in dreams can signify success and abundance or on the horizon, possibly in new projects, financial increase, or spiritual growth. So I'll read that one more time. Fruit can represent new projects, financial increase, or personal growth. Fruit can also represent new beginnings, new ideas, new relationships. In a dream, and it's specific to the fruit I'm looking at right now as I'm on this live so you can have it in real time. Oranges and citrus fruits are associated with vitality, fertility, embracing new things with positivity. Apples represent love, joy, creativity. I've got 2 apples in the background, 2 green apples I picked from the tree just the other day. These apples are brand new. Grapes symbolize wealth, fertility, and abundance. Bananas are linked to sexual health, satisfaction, and intimacy. Watermelon can represent choices that you make or a feeling of abundance rather than frustration. So in a dream, it depends on what you're doing with the fruit. If you're eating the fruit, this could mean that you're enjoying life and seeing the results of all of your efforts. If you're giving fruit, this can symbolize your generosity and desire to share good things with other people. If you're picking fruit, like I was doing in waking life, this is a symbol of receiving blessings, opportunities, and rewards. Fruit can have a spiritual or natural significance. So there's some benefits to fruit naturally and of course spiritually. It's so wonderful. Dreams have many symbols, so we have to pay attention to the symbols, even for visions. Always remember as much as you can and write it down so you can reflect later and so that you can examine each detail. Every symbol has a meaning. And don't forget your dreams. Even though we're talking about dreams that we have during our sleep time, and we're talking about visions that we have during our waking lifetime, when we are awake, don't forget those dreams in your heart. What you desire to do, maybe as a little girl or little boy, don't give up on your dreams. Always have hope for your dreams in the future, and you will see your dreams become reality. So until the next time, go out there with great expectation and expect excellent things to happen in your life. And have a wonderful day. Have a great evening. And as you go about your day, allow joy and laughter and shalom to saturate you. And I pray that you be blessed. May Adonai bless you and keep you. May Adonai shine upon you. Favor, grace, glory, and blessings and miracles, and give you shalom and give you sweet sleep. May each and every one of you have sweet sleep. And until the next time, again, my name is Shifrah Yocheved Yisrael. I am here to bring something of priceless value to you, not to take anything away from you. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, connect. Any questions, comments, etc. shifrahyochevedyisrael@gmail.com. Shalom.